Yes, I loved Moulin Rouge. I loved Romeo and Juliet. I mean, I got married to Leonardo DiCaprio about 100 times when I was younger.
Oh, you were Florence DiCaprio?
Yeah, I was.
What's your karaoke song?
Oh my God, do you want to know what it is?
Yes.
It's the one, oh God, it's the Titanic one. When I was younger, I would do the Titanic one at the end. And me and my girlfriend would reenact it whilst we were singing. And I remember my dad coming down once and being like, stop making so much bad noise. Yeah, we'll go on, that one. I mean, I wasn't that obsessed. I just had a few weddings. Stop embarrassing me. What was I obsessed with? I was obsessed with being a tomboy.
Oh, really?
I really wanted to be a boy, and I really wanted to wee standing up for many, many years of my life. My brother would have all of his boy mates around, and I just used to love climbing in trees and being grubby with them. I wanted to be a boy when I was younger, and then when I got to like 10, 11, I loved colors, and so I would just do all of this kind of like war paint, I suppose. I would paint on my face with all these amazing eyeshadows and eyeliners, and I think because it was so weird, my parents didn't really mind. They were like, yeah, that's not offensive, you can do that. Well, I have two first kisses. One was when I was really young, but it was definitely a first kiss. But I was so embarrassed that it was really young that I kind of like wiped it from my memory. And then the other was when I was the right age, and it was at a Woman in Black cinema theatre. And it was so horrid to watch, but I think we were both there to kiss one another. And then the other one was on the back of a swimming bus on the way to swimming on a Friday. We would all take turns with kissing the one boy, and he loved it. And we loved it. We'd count down from 20. Be like, 20, 9, that's a long kiss. Like, that's a long blah, 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 kiss. But I remember blanking that out because I felt really guilty that I'd kissed when I shouldn't have. And the other one was Woman in Black, which was totally terrifying. I was happy to kiss because I did not want to watch it. So I remember lifting the popcorn up so that I couldn't see the screen and then just turning this way to kiss him. I don't like scary movies. They're not my thing.
And you just made one.
Midsommar. It's very beautiful, though. It's a very
Yes, it is
beautiful,
very
scary
beautiful,
movie.
But it's quite terrifying.
It's horrid, yeah. It's absolutely horrid. But at least I'm wearing a flower crown. That saves everything. Even though I'm burning my boyfriend.
Yeah.
I love all my scary characters. I really am like their biggest champion. I love Amy. I think she is so naughty and so delicious. I'm talking about Little Women. I'm kind of attracted to I've always, in books, been really interested in the cheeky child or the naughty child or the child that sets another child up. I think they're fascinating. So playing Amy was a total joy for me. I got to eat in every scene and wrestle Saoirse every now and then. It was great.
And you did burn her book.
Yes, with pleasure. So this kind of didn't help me out for the rest of my career, but in terms of confidence, the first audition I ever did, ever in my entire life for this industry, I got. And so coming to projects after that was so sad because I was aware that that was never going to happen again, and I was right. It took me a while to get over that right place, right time moment. I would always try and go in something bright and colourful because I'd always see people in the waiting room wearing black or like a white blouse and jeans, and I always thought, well, that's not very helpful because when they try and describe you to someone, they're going to be like, oh, the girl with the white blouse and the jeans, and everybody wears a white blouse and jeans. So I'd always go with some like big flower or some wacky hairdo so that they'd go, oh yeah, remember the girl with the really weird hair?
You're sort of in a lot of nude scenes.
Well, they're hot and they're really sexy. And when do you ever see a woman like go out of their way to find sex and just enjoy it? And I think that was something that was so magnificent about Lady Macbeth was this girl had been like verbally abused for so many months, and then she sees something that she likes and she goes after it. So every time she's naked, as the audience, you're like, yeah, go girl.
I know, exactly.
Yeah.